Just type in the comment section, good news, good news, good news, yes, on how you can get your watch hour fast. And in today's video, I want to share with you the step-by-step guide on how you can get your 4,000 watch hours before this year ends. Are you ready to be monetized? Guy, go and type in the comment section, I am ready to be monetized. Let me walk you through step by step without missing any and without keeping any secret. And if you watch the part 1 of this video, this is the part 2. That is a continuation of my last video. Are you ready for this? But hey guys, if you are meeting me for the first time, this is Build and Brand with Kuyik. This channel, I vibe with upcoming YouTubers who are ready to grow, build, and monetize their channel the right way. No shortcut, no gatekeeping, to monetize and stay monetized. Without much ado, let's head over to the main video. If you have not joined my community member, what are you waiting for? If you are getting all this value in my channel, don't you think you could give me a super chat? Super chat from you and joining my community membership would be a way of saying thank you and a way of encouraging me to do more for you. So without much ado, let's move into the main video of today. So I'm going to be showing you the watch hours I have generated that got me my 4,000 watch hours very fast. If I had known this strategy, there is no way I would have gotten my account into copyright strike. Honestly. In fact, you know, the more you stay in the system, the more you understand the system. So let's go. I'm going to show you my live streams. Yes, these are all my live streams. These are all my live streams. So I'm going to tell you the one that actually got me massive watch hours, right? I will tell you this method I'm going to be sharing with you actually, oh my goodness, gave me what I couldn't even achieve in 2 weeks. This video, just one live stream, gave me what I couldn't achieve in 2 weeks. So let's go. Now, this is the first one, right? This one have over 212 views. Let's see how many watch hours this video gave me. This is the number of watch hours this video actually gave me. Wow. Are you seeing that? Numbers don't lie. All right, let's move to the next one. Silent, and all of these are all silent live streaming, but they are not. Listen, most people get it wrong. Using silent live stream is a good way to get to, in fact, it's acceptable, but there is a way you can do it and you get your account demonetized in the long run or rejected during the process of applying for monetization. And you don't want to make that mistake. That's the reason why I say you should stay to the end of this video. All right, let's go. The next one that actually got me massive views. I would love to, show you all the watch hours, okay, all these videos generated. These are the watch hours, right? These videos generated. And I'm so happy because they are not things that, you cannot do. There are things you can do to also get yours monetized, but do it the right way. So how then do you achieve all of this? Head over to ChatGPT, right? This is a sample of one of the images I took from my video because it was actually moving. So once we head over to ChatGPT, this is like the screenshot of how you should use when you are using your YouTube mobile app to go live. Just screenshot it like this. Then once you're ready, okay, you're going to say, I want to create a video similar to this screenshot for YouTube live stream session that will increase my audience retention, then it's going to give you 5 fresh interactive and mine, that you can display and say them out. Do you understand? So then this is the hint. All of these are Rido 1, Rido 2, Rido 3, Rido 4, and so on. So depending on the number of videos you want to generate. All right. So you're going to have everything. Yes. So once you've gotten everything, you can go ahead and tell ChatGPT to design the face, any of the video, just design it. You can pause this video and look at the prompt, okay, so that you can be able to do it exactly. So it's going to give you the concept. It's either you use CapCut or you use your InShot or you use Canva to design it, whatever you want to use. But you can as well tell ChatGPT to design it for you by telling ChatGPT to create the picture format for me. That is, if you don't have the time and you don't really have any idea of how to go about it, so you see the work is not easy for you, so you just have to follow it up and do it this way to have the right result. Remember, you're not to go silent all through. You have to speak before you. It's very simple. You can either choose to use a restream.io, right? That is a third party. You head over to your restream.io, right? Then sign in. If you don't have an account, you sign up to the account. Make sure you sign up to the account, right? And make sure that you see this interface displayed after you sign in. Remember, when you're a new person, you will have nothing here. So you head over to that new stream that you have at the top of your screen there, right? Then click on that new stream. That new stream is going to open up another interface that is actually going to help you, okay, to start a new stream, to impute your name. That one is just a normal name, like it's not like something that's going to show. That one is just for your identity. It's not going to show on YouTube, or it's not going to show, yeah, it's not going to show on YouTube. So you head over to had that new screen, and you're going to see enter Restream Studio. The moment you click that Restream Studio that you're seeing, let me zoom in so they can see. Yes, you have that done. All right, perfect. So once it's done, okay, so zoom in, you can see that. Yeah, so you enter into the studio, you click on it, and it's going to open up this way. All right, then you wait for the restream to bring up the studio interface so you can start doing your setup one after the other. Okay, that's the reason why I'm recommending a PC, because laptop at this point it will start crashing, it might start glitching and all those errors and stuff like that, and you will not be happy about it. So if you have a PC, perfect. So when you're going to have things like this, you're going to see where you have your name. All right, so this is like your name. You're going to put your name. All right, the mic is muted, the camera is muted. So at this point, you don't want to unmute your mic, you don't want to unmute the camera, right? So because you're not ready yet, right? Good. So once you're done muting everything and imputing your name, you head over and enter your studio without camera. Now the moment you enter the studio without camera, all right, now the reason why my camera is not showing is because I'm actually using the recorder. That's the reason it's not showing, but yours will show. Once you click on that unmute, it will show. All right, so it's going to take you here. By default, it's going to show in landscape like the way it's showing here. All right, so it's not left for you now to go down there and select it to the portrait, which is what we are going to be using because of the short feeds of our YouTube, yes, our YouTube page. So you select that short, that portrait format. Yes, once you select it, it's just here. Once you select it, all right, it's going to give you, now this is, so you now see where my name is appearing, that name you type, that way is appearing, then you click that button. Man, this stream has really upgraded. Yes, they're really upgraded. Now you select the portrait from there. If you're using old restream before, this is a new restream. So now things have changed. The interface is changing. Everybody's upgrading. All right. So you're going to have an interface like this where you have to bring in your picture. But for now, you can unmute your video camera to capture your face for a while. Or if you are people that, like, if you're a first channel, can unmute it to capture your face for a while you speak, and already your question is ready. So once you're done speaking and you want to, okay, yeah, so welcome to the live chat. Now let's dive into the question session or the redo session or the interaction session. You can now roll in. But if you are running a faceless channel, or mute your mic behind the camera and bring in the videos or the question, whatever you're going to use, and let it, stay there while you speak, just while you speak, okay? Just introduce the topic or the title, or read out the questions loud, and then like 10 to 30 seconds, right? So you're going to click that dot, right, and bring in the image that you want to use for the restream. All right, it's going to take you to where you're going to bring in the image, and you would select that image that you generated. Make sure it is not a repetitive content. Make sure you've not used it before. Make sure you read it and it's like you've never used it anywhere. That is a brand new. Okay, that is what I need to point out here. So the moment you're able to get the image, you of course select it. Okay, so now we are selecting the image. I need to go down, go down, go down, go down, go down, go down, go down. Awesome. So this is perfect. Okay, just for the purpose of this tutorial. All right. So we select it, you open it, click that open, and it's already inside. And your live stream is ready to go live. Are you excited already? Okay, remember you're not done yet. Two things are still remaining. You have not fixed two things, two important things, which is the title and adding your channel. So at this point, you can go live. You can minimize these videos here from that icon there. You can also reduce it. So in case you bring it in and it wasn't covering the screen, you can make it to cover the screen. So you go there where you have the plus sign at your channel and click there. Once you click there, you that is new, you don't have any channel added, so you need to add a channel. But you that have already used it before, once you click there, you're going to see there's going to give you options for other channels, right? Yes, other channel that like the channel, your own channel that you've used before. So just going to pop it up. So click on that add channel, right? Good. Now it's going to take you here where you have to add channel. So these are the channels that I already added, right? So you that have not added anyone, you click on that add channels. Yes, yeah. And then you that have a channel already, you see is disabled. You're going to toggle it on to enable it. It will show this way, you know that you're ready to go live. But one other thing is also remaining, your title. For you to fix your title, head over to your Google again, your ChatGPT, get your title there, tell it to generate title that's attention grabbing for you, and of course short and attention grabbing. Go to that pencil like button, then click it, boom, paste your title, update it, and cool, your live stream is ready, and then you're ready to go live. Yeah, if you have another phone, if you maybe a laptop or a phone, but I prefer you use laptop. But for people that do not have a PC or a laptop, right, you can use your YouTube app for the silent live stream. How do you do that? Sometimes ChatGPT can repeat content for you without knowing. So you give the right prompt to get a new and fresh content. Once you're able to get this picture format, right? You take it over to YouTube channel if you don't have a laptop for restream, because sometimes when you're using your phone for the restream, you discover that the network will be glitching, to be lagging, so it will not give you what you're looking for. So instead of all those stress, use your phone. Yes, your YouTube app, mobile app, to run it, like to go live stream, right? The moment you finish setting it up, you already know how to set up your live stream, right? Just generate the picture you want to use, screenshot it. Okay, you have to screenshot it. You screenshot the length of that picture, will be the exact length of the screen, yes, that you're going to use as green screen. Yeah, so once you do that, don't use the original copy that you got, because it's not going to show very well. It will be zooming in, but the moment you screenshot it, it will zoom out and to stay normal for people to see. The idea is people to see. So once you are done with that, you go live. Switch to your green screen, right? Use your green screen and place the picture. Now, before you place the picture, if you're using green screen, allow the screen to be like this. Is how you're going to do it, so that there will be that human touch. You don't have to go all silent, because YouTube is against repetitive content and inauthentic content. That is the low effort content. So you need to allow yourself to be seen. If you are the type that's running a faceless channel, right, you don't want your face to be seen, you can keep the video close to where something is moving, or something, maybe a flower, something is moving that's live, right? Let there be a background sound. Make sure you don't have any music that will lead to copyright strike. Please avoid it. All right, be in a, well, you could do it at night. Most times at night is calm, because nobody is, I mean, playing anything. People are sleeping midnight. But you need to understand where your audience are more active, so you don't end up going live and nobody is watching or joining your live Nobody's watching or joining your live streams. Do you understand? So the moment you do this, you can speak and introduce your puzzles, your riddles. So encourage interaction. All right, you read it out. You read it out, and even if nobody joined the live streams, okay, the moment you start, read it out. 10 to 30 seconds of that live stream should be your voice, right? Welcoming people to the live stream, and then once you start noticing people are joining your live stream, you will end talking and go off your mute your mic, right? Mute your mic and place the picture there. Allow it to stay there 4 to 7 hours, right? And then people will be interacting in the comment section. Then during the middle of your silent live stream, unmute and encourage them, say one or two things just to stir up the algorithm that this is human being that is involved here. Okay, it's not a bot. Then when you want to end your live stream, you end it with a conclusion. Oh, thank you so much, guys, for joining us today. This is the answer to the puzzle. So see you in my next live stream. Something like that. I don't want the video to be long. So use this method. This is the first method you can use to get your 4,000 watch hours very fast. Was this even helpful? Let me know in the comment section of this video. And like I said, if you can use Restream.io, go ahead and use the Restream.io. That is what I used to go silence live stream and to do all of this that I just explained now. I did it and it gave me all these watch hours that you're seeing. Does that make sense? I'm going to show you another strategy in my next video. Just stay tight. Don't leave this channel because I am committed to ensure that all of you get monetized before the end of this year. If you are with me, drop a comment for me and let me get to know you also. Don't forget to join my membership, okay?